Shabbat Shalom, Wa Ashar Kadash, to the elect of the nation of Israel. All praises and glory and honor is due only unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone GMS who rule well, who teach well, and salutations to the elect. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if it's your first time around here. All right. So as you can see on your screen, the news article in front of you. All right, and this is from the independent.co.uk, put up on Sunday, the 18th of January, 2026. Okay, and today is Monday, the 19th of January, 2026. All right, but you can see the headline: Bank of England must plan for a financial crisis triggered by aliens, says former policy expert. Okay, aliens, what's that about? Now, we know that the so-called UFOs, which really they're not unidentified, they are identified in the Holy Bible. We know that the chariots of the Lord have been showing their presence on a consistent basis in these present times. Yeah. So, there's reports coming out about a bank collapse, triggered by aliens. And this is just another article I'm going into. All right. Okay. You see? So, yeah, this is lining up with Bible prophecy. Okay. Yeah, many things happening, man. Okay. And the word alien just means a foreigner. Okay. Okay. Any beings that's not from this realm, if you will, that's talking about the angels. All right. Okay. And there's angels on the left-hand side, which are demons, spirits created for vengeance. And there's angels on the right-hand side, which are the holy angels, righteous angels that are ministers unto the Lord and protect the Most High's elect. Okay. And I'll link the article in the description box. I'll link it to there underneath. Okay. Lord willing, if I remember. All right. So, yeah. And the angels are the ones operating the ships, by the way, the so-called UFOs. All right. The chariots of the Lord. In fact, let's go to the book of the prophet Zechariah, chapter 5, and we'll start at verse 1. Right. Look at this. More than 20 unalived in high-speed train collision in Spain. Judgment's going out from Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1 reads, and look at the subheading, the flying scroll. Okay. Verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. Okay. Yeah, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth, and they appear in many different shapes and colours. Okay, and this is what Zechariah saw. Okay, and he described it. Okay, and for the powers that be, the wicked that's currently ruling right now, starting with the J-ish international banking families, the Caucasian people, all right? This is, a curse to them, okay? All right? Because, there's different tribes of all right? The top tribe being Amalek, the little hats, all right? They're ruling the earth right now, all right? So these appearances of the chariots of the Lord are not a good indication for them at all. Okay, and is trying to blame this economic collapse on the angels. You ever hear anything like this yet? Anyway, it's all coming together, man, you see. All right. Bible prophecy happening. Okay. You see, stupid is knowing the truth, seeing the truth, but still believing the lies. All right. You've got the Borgia family. All right. They're the originators of power through manipulation and corruption in the Vatican. Okay. And they're known for poisoning rivals and orchestrating papal assassinations. Yeah. It's effective. All right. All right. Yeah. 2026. Look how much is happening since, the so-called new year kicked in. 2026 being the year of agents, apostates, and sellouts. Loosely paraphrasing, as it was coined by Elder Apostle Tar. Okay. Oh yeah, and Iran's currency is worth nothing. And the dollar soon He's on his way out. All right. Okay. Nations are dumping the dollar, doing away with it, and using their own currency instead, for the resources. Hence the reason why Babylon America is going on a conquering spree. All right. All right. Talking about taking Greenland, you see. Meanwhile, you got Christians and other false religions still bucking up and still trying to debate as if the Lord is really dealing with them. A black Christian is the lowest life form on this planet. I'm telling you that for free. And if the Lord was really dealing with them, then surely they would have the understanding on what's going on. But clearly they don't, especially pertaining to prophecy. So we've done all the advising, but if you don't want to take heed, then that's on you. Look what's going on over there in the so-called Middle East. Palestinians getting mashed up, genocide. All right. Arabs. Okay. Arabs getting licks. They've been calling on their Islamic deity, right, for the longest, that false god. It ain't doing nothing for them. Okay. Our power is doing for us and waking up the elect, and the prophecies are speaking. Everyone that stealeth shall be cut off. Let's go to the book of St. John, chapter 10 and verse 10. And these are the words of Yahushua, right, speaking as it's in red. And it reads, "The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come, that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly." You see? Who's the thief? Going around stealing everything, as he's always been doing. Steals people. He stole us, right? Stole our heritage and called himself the chosen people. They steal lands, so on and so forth. But his time is coming, don't worry. His downfall is coming. All right? Let's go to the book of the prophet Isaiah in the Old Testament. All right, we'll go to chapter 66 and start at verse 15. And it reads, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by sword will the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, shall be many." All right? Plead going into judge. Okay, Shabbat. All right? So many are going to be slain by the Lord upon his second return. You see? Oh, yeah. All right. Whole host of angels. Archangel Michael there as well. Coming. Angel of war. All right. Lord is coming back in a fathership. All right. There's going to be so many chariots covering the skies. Okay. With fire, man. This is a future prophecy, by the way. So this has not happened yet. Okay. Let's get a precept in the book of Psalms, chapter 104 and verse 3, and it reads, "Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the clouds his chariot? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind?" You see, that's Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Scripture tells you that the Most High used the chariots as a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Right? So that's the chariots that the world ignorantly calls UFOs. High concentrated laser beams will come out from the chariots as well. Revelation chapter 12, start at verse 7. The angel Michael, Mayaka Allah. He who's like the power. All right. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 reads, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven." Yeah, war. Yahushai versus these heathen nations, beginning with E. Yeah, World War III. Okay, it's World War III. So yeah. These heathen nations, beginning with E, they're going to turn and fight Yahushai. Okay, and of course they're going to lose against Yahushai. All right, E will fight against the chariots of the Lord as well. All them troops will be down in the so-called Middle East. So it all links together. So again, when they're making reference to aliens, they're really talking about the Most High Yahushai. Sorry, the Most High Yahweh. his only begotten son, Yahushai, and the angels. That's what they're making reference to when they're, talking about aliens, right? When someone who doesn't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this truth sees that, they'll look at the word alien, and the first thing that comes to their mind is little green men, right? They're thinking of Hollywood and what Hollywood portrays, the so-called alien life. Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6 reads, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of deception, AI, Project Bluebeam, okay, left-hand miracles, which they won't deceive the elect because they will be rooted in Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Okay, so, this wisdom is precious, and, okay, this is what's going to keep us stable in the times to come. All right. You see? Yeah. See what the article says. The UK must plan for a financial crisis that will be triggered if the US government announces that aliens exist, a former Bank of England expert has said. Helen McCaw, who served as a senior analyst in financial security at the UK Central Bank, has written to Andrew Bailey, the Bank of England's governor, urging him to set out contingencies in case the White House ever confirms the existence of alien life, according to the Times. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the book of Psalm, chapter 58. And we'll start verse 3. And it says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." And one of the fundamental traits of the wicked, starting with the nobility of E, is their ability to lie and deceive. And many will be deceived in these last days, except for the elect out of the nation of Israel. Okay. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the Israelite foreign speckled bird. All right. But only the elect, only the elect won't be deceived. Okay. We know that the banking families like the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, etc., want a great reset upon the earth. They want to do away with cash completely and migrate over to a complete digital system. So this devil uses the technique of order ab chaos, creating order from chaos and fear, upon planet Earth. See, so we've got to be circumspect in the last days. All right? Yeah. You don't want to be fooled, caught unawares. Let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 12, and verse 12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea." Woe meaning destruction. Okay. "For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Okay. So he's trying to set up all these different events on the earth to cause utter chaos and confusion so he can implant this new world order system. With everything taking place on the earth right now, you have to think, yeah, why they're bringing news articles like this out, okay? And ultimately, they want everyone C-hipped, okay? The MOTB to complete the new world order system, all right? And he monitors the heavens. The elites know of the existence of Yahweh, Yahushai. They invest in their artillery as well, to try and fight the Lord upon his return. You see, as well. Yeah. All right. They put so much effort and energy and money into monitoring the heavens as well. You see. Civil unrest is happening now in America. That's Bible prophecy. A bank collapse is what the elites actually want as well. They do not want to prevent that. Reason being is that they want to usher in the new world order system. They desire to control the narrative and deceive, to help bring in the new world order system, possibly with the help of Project Blue Beam. Oh, this is biblical prophecy, so it must happen. Okay. See what the rest of some of this article is saying. Must plan for a financial crisis. Miss McCaw, who worked for the Bank of England for 10 years until 2012, said politicians and bankers could no longer afford to dismiss talk of alien life and warned a declaration of this nature could trigger bank collapses. She reportedly said the United States government appears to be partway through a multi-year process to declassify and disclose information on the existence of a technologically advanced non-human intelligence responsible for unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAPs. If the UAP proves to be of non-human origin, we have to acknowledge the existence of a power or intelligence greater than any government and with potentially unknown intentions. Her warning comes as senior American officials have recently indicated their belief in the possibility of alien life. Okay. Yeah, again, we in the know, we know what they were talking about. All right, as I've explained. Okay. Yeah, not no little green men from all right, from another planet. You see? Yeah. All right. Let's go to same book, Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. And it reads, Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. So Yahushua is coming with clouds. Now, what are those clouds? Those clouds represent so-called UFOs or UAPs, the chariots of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. They know this. The elites know this. Hence the reason why they monitor the heavens so much, because they know that the Lord is coming back to put an end to this kingdom once and for all, to destroy this kingdom for good. And everybody on earth will witness the return of our Lord and Savior, Yahushua HaMashiach, and his takeover. All right, and great morning is going to come upon the earth. All right, day of doom. All right, and these world leaders will be taken out of their power seats soon. All right, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. Right, how are those that pierced him going to see him? All right, this right here proves reincarnation. Those very same individuals that pierced Yahushua to the cross, 2,000 years ago, right? They're going to see him return in these final days because they will be alive, which they're alive right now, all right? And they will see his return, Okay. Nearly 2,000 years ago, all right? 2,000 years ago, yeah, they're going to see him when he returns, and instantly they're going to know it was them, all right? Yeah. Oh, the technology of the heavens, of the chariots, of the angels, of the Most High are far, 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 far more advanced and sophisticated than what E has. All right? E cannot mess with the chariots of the Lord. I repeat, Esau cannot mess with the chariots of the Lord. All right? So if they say the shot one or the mess with one, that's a damn lie from the pit of hell. Okay? So do not let them deceive you. All right? You must be mad. All right? Yeah, going into that more. All right? But, they also push in digital currencies. All right? And what trumps that? Gold and silver. All right? Abraham was rich in silver and in cattle and in gold. So let's go there. Genesis chapter 13 and verse 1. Abram and Lot. And Abram went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him into the south. Here's the point, verse 2. And Abram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. All right? What is real wealth? Silver and gold, land, livestock. Okay? Precious metals is where it's at. Okay, digital currencies is not real riches. You see, this world is backwards. He made it backwards. They've taken full control, or at least trying to take full control of the cattle, so they can dictate to you what you eat. That's why they push insects, fake meat, lab-grown meat, 3D printed steak. All right, GMO foods, all sorts. All right, and the elites themselves, they don't eat that. They eat the best of the best. Okay, not at all, not at all. Okay. And you know, they want a total financial instability. They want the system to crash so they can implement this new world order system and, you know, ultimately get everybody electronically tagged. You see? Yeah. So I'm going to go on chat and type in, what is Project Bluebeam? See what it gives us. So it says, according to ChatGPT, it says Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory, not a real verified program. Okay. The idea emerged in the 90s, mainly promoted by a Canadian conspiracy theorist, Serge Monast. According to the theory, Project Bluebeam is a secret plan by global elites, often framed as the UN, NASA, governments, or New World Order, to establish a totalitarian world government by manipulating humanity through advanced technology. All right. Psychological preparation, number 1, undermining traditional religions and belief systems through science, media, and social change. Number 2, a fake global event, supposedly using holograms, satellites, lasers, or advanced projections to simulate like a religious event, appearance of gods or messiahs, right? Okay, an alien invasion. Okay, this is good information because this is what they're looking to do. Okay. Number 3, telepathic or mind control technology, claims that technology would transmit voices or thoughts directly into people's mind to make the event feel real. Yeah. So these are the left-hand miracles that they're looking to conjure up. Global control, fear and confusion would supposedly lead. Yeah, because fear is a motivator, a great motivator. All right. Fear and confusion would supposedly lead people to accept a single world government, religion, or authority. Yeah, because they want you to look to E as God. All right. Okay. All right. And basically, E wants to be the Most High, have his birthright back, which he's not going to get back. All right. He wants to be, like the Most High God himself. All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's why there's a huge increase in AI videos. Okay. It's difficult to tell the genuine stuff from the real stuff. It's conditioning leading to deception. All right. We know that if they project Jesus Christ, right, Serapis Christus in the sky, we know it's rubbish. All right, because the Lord is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, Yahweh. Okay. Not that pale skin, leprous, shoulder hair length weirdo. Okay. That GAY person. All right. Yeah. Let's get Revelation chapter 16, verse 14. And it reads, "For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai Almighty." Yeah, the wicked will be working left-hand miracles in these last days. They've been doing it already with AI, right? He's been doing it with the Neuralink and brain implant technology. So he won't stop there. He will continue in his deception to help usher in his new world order. All roads leads to the MOTB. All right, the RFID micro CHIP. All right, there's many things taking place, man. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. EXO Squad from 1993 predicts RFID CHIP. All right. Yeah. Sirach chapter 27 verse 2, as a nail sticketh fast between the joinings of the stones, so doth sin stick close between buying and selling. Right? So even in, media, TV shows, cartoons, films, right? They have, programming, all right? Things hidden in plain sight as well. Predictive programming, all right? Yeah, you won't be able to buy and sell without the CHIP. Okay. Look at this. Widespread child PORN sharing discovered on Department of Defense computers. Hundreds of employees involved. Nearly 1 in 3 Canadians believe the US may try to invade Canada. All right. Yeah, lots of things going on. New report claims that Russia is plotting a major strike on Europe's largest nuclear plant power lines. End time headlines. Okay. I show Speed having a hard time in Algeria from racial slurs to bottles being thrown at him. Okay. Look at this. Bacon is now classified as a Group 1 carcinogen, cancer causing by the World Health Organization. Which, of course, you shouldn't be eating bacon as an Israelite anyway. Leave that to E. It was made for him and the other heathen nations. Vegas is hurting. Tourism is down. Casino floors are emptier. Clubs are quieter. And it's not a recession. It's Gen Z, according to that. The standard American diet increases Alzheimer's risk by 400%, new study reveals. Yeah. Okay. Said at least 21. Oh, yeah. At least 21 people unalived after high-speed train collision in Spain. All right, so many things going on, man. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to end the lesson there. Okay, Lord willing, this lesson was, edifying to whoever was, watching and listening. The water for tuning in. Okay. All right. So, respect. All right. Mawath Lababal. In closing, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rekah Kodash. All right. And the Shabbat Shalom, Wa Shah Kadash to the elect. To the next show.